I like your soul. I like your soul.
You're on the Moose. I'm Dub, and I'm joined now by Lorna, Michelle, and Michelle, all from the Fort St. John and District Palliative Care Society. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining me from that wonderful, if you're listening, reverb room you're in. If you're watching on the video, there's a fun little echo they got going in there, but it won't matter. We're here to talk about this society, which I guess Michelle is about to or is currently enjoying their 25th anniversary. So why don't you start, Michelle or Robert, with kind of what's happening with society and what the society is all about for people who don't know.
Yes, well, thanks, Dub. Yeah, the Fort St. John Palliative Care Society started back in 1997, and it started as a nonprofit organization. And today we have 9 very dedicated board members who really dedicate their time and efforts in bringing resources forward for our community. Some of the resources that we offer are grief and bereavement, for which we have a death cafe. And our Death Cafe really is just people who have lost loved ones who can come and gather in a very safe environment and just talk about their grief. And then we have our wonderful bed program, which Lorna is going to talk about in just a second. But the bed program was really brought in to allow families to have hospital beds in their own homes when they're in that time of need. But the main reason why we're here is like what you talked about, is because we have our 25th anniversary, and we are so excited that we have come 25 years, and so much has happened in those 25 years, and we are going to try and celebrate it after April the 8th, when the mandates have come down and we can be out in the public and show our faces and just be very open and warm to our community. So what I will do is I will pass it off to Lorna, because she is our committee head for our bed program, and she will give us the exciting updates.
Ooh, bed.
Excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Lorna.
Okay. We are so excited about our bed program because the last time we talked to you, it was a very good outcome, though. We went to the hospital with Dr. Wright, and Dr. Wright showed us and told us that we will be given, the palliative care will be given 15 beds from the Peace Villa place
Care home.
or care home, and it will be delivered to us, or on the, I don't know what's the specific day to have it delivered. And we thank very much from the bottom of our feet, our heart, not feet, that Dr. Wright guide us to this to this path and showed us that we can have those 15 bed. Thank you so much, Dr. Wright. And another thing, I would like to also thank you for the success of this bed program to the Faro Construction, owned by Sean Gallagher, because he is so generous with his time, giving us and letting us use his place for the second to store our beds in his own place. And since he was also, he said, I was once a very good volunteer before, and he was very kind enough to come back and join us and be our head of the picking up on the distributing of beds in the houses of patients. We're so glad, we're so blessed, and we thank you, everyone, for kind of sharing with us your time, your effort, and to Moose FM too for announcing and telling people we need some more.
Wow. Lorna, I have to ask, because I may be misremembering, but before you got these 15 beds, which is huge, how many did you have before that? Do you remember offhand?
There were only like 8, 7,
Wow.
to be sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
you
know.
essentially
And we
tripled. Sorry, go ahead, Lorna.
When we were in the hospital, Dr. Wright said, "Oh, it's like Christmas here." He said, because they're going to restore those old beds to a new one. So the old ones are all like be donated or be given to anyone who needs it, though. Because there are hundreds something beds in there.
So, I mean, you tripled your inventory of beds that people can now have because of the people at the Peace Villa Care place and Dr. Wright. That's incredible. Wow. What a story.
Very much.
We're going to have to follow up. We're going to have our news department follow up with you on that, Lorna. That's, wow, that's amazing.
There's one more thing.
Absolutely, Michelle.
CNRL. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say there's one more thing that Lorna actually missed was that CNRL actually donated us a couple of sea cans to store those beds. So if we didn't have those sea cans, these beds would be out in the snowbank. So we're very pleased that our community has come forward and they really have helped us out. So thank you, CNRL.
Wow. Just amazing stories of people helping you guys out and being great volunteers and all that, making huge donations. We want to go to you now, Michelle Olaney, to talk about volunteers. You've got all these beds now, and people are going to be wanting them. So you need some help in kind of getting them where they need to go as part of one of the jobs volunteers can do for you, eh?
Yes, definitely. I'm actually hoping within the next couple of months, our volunteer program can be opened up into the public just to get everyone volunteered and trained. So if you're interested, you can contact the Society at 250-787-2814, or my email is fsjpcs@shaw.ca. And also, we just want to thank Home Hardware for donating all the blankets towards our bed program and the heating pads. Without them, we wouldn't be able to add more comfort to our families. So thank you, Home Hardware.
Wow, that's absolutely wonderful. All right, well, I mean, Michelle, we're coming back to talking a bit about the anniversary. Sure sounds like you guys have a lot to celebrate this year. That's just incredible about the beds. Tell us a bit more about the anniversary and kind of what it means to you guys.
Well, what we'd really like to do is bring some of the key members back that started the society back in 1997, and we'd like to maybe set up in a public space, and we're looking at the mall or maybe one of the outlets here in Fort St. John. And yeah, we just want to bring all of our members and allow us to celebrate with the community with some cake and just kind of reflect back on all the things that we have accomplished over the 25 years. And yeah, we're actually pretty excited to be able to get back out into the community and with open arms and show everybody out there what it is that we do here in our society. So.
And most FM could be there, Anil.
We'll definitely talk about it. It'd be fun to be a part of it in some way. So, all right.
Yes.
Well, I'll invite you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Michelle. All right. Well, if you want more information and to keep up with what the society's is doing and will be doing, and if you want to maybe be interested in volunteering, to find out more contact information, you can follow them on Facebook. FSJcares.ca, I believe, is the web address, if I've got that right. Yeah, everyone's nodding. Okay. And yeah, you can follow that for more information.
Yes.
Michelle, and Lorna, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to chat with me today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 1